Hello everyone, welcome to 12th video of using Excel as database. In this video we are going to edit entries to user form. That's the application look of our Excel. So let's get started. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's open our workbook and let's change the screen size. So here it is. What we want to do is we want to edit the data through user form. So let's go to our dear Visual Basic and let's copy this user form as a new form, another form, create a copy of this user form. If I right click and there is no copy option, so let's go to edit. There is also no copy option. How can I create a copy? If I right click, there is an option of export file. So if I export this and let's go to our desktop and let's have a folder and say exported file and exported this user form 1, save. So we have this user form 1 exported. Now let's rename this user form 1 to user form 2 or edit form 2. So this is now edit form 2. This was not edit. I think I made some mistake. This is TDateofB form 2 for edit form 2. And let's right click and try to import file, and that is from my exported file user form 1, open, and I have my user form 1 back. So I have two forms now. One is user form 1, that is for the inputs, and now I have another form that is edit form 2. This is the copy of it, and now we are going to change it. Right, so you can see this, right? Or let me adjust. Alright, you can see the buttons now. Okay, so instead of inputs, this should be edit / update. There is something wrong with my finger. Okay, edit and update, and instead of posting, this should also say update. All right, so and what we need to do, we need to have some sort of field from which I can choose which entry I need to edit. So what we can have is we can have a spinner button, I think. So let's have a spin button and let's have it here, and here is our spin button. Here it is. Okay, what we can have is a text box, and the text box is here. So this will have the value which spin button will change. So let's go to the name of this is text box 1. Okay, fine. So let's go to code of spin button, and this one says I don't want to change. What I want to do is I want to have spin button. Where is spin button? Spin button 1 and spin down and spin up. This is what I want to code. So let's delete this, and you can see spin button down Can you see it now? Or what I can do is I can cut these and move them to the bottom. So we can see spin button 1 and spin button 2. So spin button 1 will spin down and spin up. So when it spins down, what it will do, it will say user form 1 dot. Is this user form? No, this is not user form. This is now edit form. You can see from here also edit form 2. So this is edit form 2 dot, and that was text box in that user form, text box 1 dot, or we can say text box 1 is equal to what? Any value plus 1, and once it spins up it could be minus 1. So let's run this form and see how it reacts. So we need to have another button. Yes, we need to have another button. We can have a command button now. This is our command button, and let's code this. Where is code? We can say edit form 2 dot show. Close this and change the caption. This should be edit form. Okay, so if I turn off design mode before clicking on this, so here is my edit/update, and if there is a problem, edit form 2 dot text box 1 is equal to edit form 2 text box 1 minus 1. If I say dot value, will it work? And what is the problem? Maybe because it's blank, it's not doing the arithmetic calculation. So what we can do is we can say if text box 1 is equal to blank, then text box 1 is equal to 0. But it's always better to refer these sub objects with reference to the main object. So let's try to run this again. Boom, we have a type mismatch again. Oh, we didn't copy this over here. So stop, close, let's run it again. -1, -2, -3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be opposite. Okay, close, debug, stop. Let's go to user form 2. Okay, this is the edited form. So first of all, what I want to change is the view. Where are the properties? Yeah, I want to change the font. This should be again Verdana. Again 18. That would be fine with me. And what if I want to center the text? I can do that, and that would be done. That would be done with help of text alignment, and that should be center. Okay, and I want to change the code. This should be -1, and this should be +1. So let's try again. I have this form and it is working perfectly right now. Great. So I'm going to choose this number and I don't want this negative, right? So let's go to form, and these are the things a programmer should be worrying about. There should be not any negative, right? So what I can say is equal to minimum of 0 and -1, right? So should not go below 0 or below 1 rather. Okay, so I think this will do the trick. Let's test it out and then move forward. Okay. Sub or function not defined. What is there to define about this? Maybe this is application. So this should be worksheet function dot. I think this will work now. Yeah, it is working now. Stop. Still it's going. Okay. Debug. This should be not minimum but maximum. Maximum of 1 or next. Okay. Still working like that. Why is that? I may be coding the wrong. I think I am doing a mistake, and that mistake is I am coding spin down, but this should be right. Okay, let's down. It is down. So edit form. This is up. Perfect. This is top. Maximum of 1 or 8, right? Value is 6, 5, maybe it is not picking it up as a value. It may be treating it as text. So what I can do is maximum of 1 or that is 4 minus 1 is 3. Oh, it started working. I don't know how, but now it's not going below 1. I don't know what happened, but something happened, so it started working. Perfect. So there can be some software glitches and we have to live with them. So let's move to our next item, and the next item is whenever I click on this, these fields get updated, right? So how this field will get updated? Let's code, and let's start writing a new code here, and let's call it private. I don't know I can do this here or not, but let me try the pick data for form. Okay, so this data will be picked from. I can use this. I can use this code. I think so. Control V is equal to come over here. Okay, then there will be father's name from here. There should be a equal sign. Control X, V, equal to home delete. So this is again some work you need to do, some labor you need to do every time you're designing a screen or a form. You can see this, right? You want me to zoom in? So let's cut this again and paste it here. Right, so let's format this a bit better way. So now the row, we need to know the row, and that row would come from, any ideas? That will come from, definitely from the text box one. So vRow is equal to added from 2 dot text box 1 plus 2, right? So it will convert into row. So this will, whenever this is this will pick up the data and place it there. Okay, so let's try this. Control this and let's go to where. With this it will change. So let's say code. Where's the code? We can't see the code. The code. And once this is done, then run this macro. Let's see if this runs. I am not sure. Let's see. Okay, great. So debug row is 8. Why there is an error? The error says could not set the value property type mismatch. And what is that? Okay, this is F and this is maybe numeric. Maybe this is the problem. This is numeric. And then once we have the alphabet, then there is a problem. So let's debug stop, because it's working for few records. So this can't be the code problem. This is something else. Let's go to Excel and to HR data, and where is our current page? Oh, there is an error. So let's put some number over here and let's go back and let's try again. We found the problem. Problem was with the data already entered. Yep, is that working? Great. So we have got the data. Now what we need to do is we want to change this Islamabad to say Lahore, and we want to post it. So we need to code this update now. Debug stop user form 1, and we want, sorry, not user form 1 but edit form 2. We need to update this. Okay, and button will click. So vRow will not come from here, but this vRow will come from added form 2 dot text box 1 plus 2. This will convert it into row, and now it will be written on. Okay, let's try and see if this works, if it was so simple to update. So in first I have a Taslim, so let's change Islamabad to say New York. I want to go to New York, and let's say update, posting done. This is 2 Islamabad and 1 is updated with New York. Perfect. We are done with editing. What we have done is we have picked data from the sheet and we have updated the values of text boxes. Then we have changed the values, and any editing will go and save into the table. So if I close this from here, yeah, I don't want to change this. Maybe I should change this. It's not good that every time I close this. So view code, and this is not user form 1. All I need to do is say this is edit form 2. Instead of user form 1, this is edit form 2. This is also edit form 2. This is also edit form 2. Save it. Okay. Let's have another user form. Insert user form. This is user form 2. Let's name it main menu. Okay, and this main menu. In this main menu, we have 2 entries. We have 2 buttons, and what are they? Let's say this is command button 1, and we don't want Ahoma. This is Cortana and 24. Okay, and the caption is input new country. Okay, Control C, Control V, as this is say edit entry, and new entry code is user form 1 dot show, and edit entry has a code of user form 2 dot not. This is edit form 2 dot show. Okay, and when I want this, when the workbook opens, instead of show app, I can say main menu dot show. Great. So let's see how this works. Save the file, close the file, and open it again. And where is the form? Can I see the form? Where is the form? Why I am having this? Why I am having this instead of what I want was the user form. Main menu show, and this was, where is main menu? Okay, this was user form 2. I thought I have changed the name. Instead I have changed the caption. So this will go like this. This will go, and this should be dot show, not is equal to show. Okay, dot show. Great. So I hope this works now. Let's save this, let's close this, and let's open it again. I'm not sure if it worked or not. Yes, I have it on the other screen. Yeah, here it is. So if I click on new entry, I have this form, and if I close this, I have this editing form, and this works perfectly. And if I say on the 17 c at c.c and say update, posting done, so 17 is updated. Good, great. So if you get some new ideas, if you enjoyed it, think about liking this video, and if you have any questions, do leave them in the comments. I will see you in the next video.